I see the sun's out on the foothills of the Berwyn. Go inside that patch of blue sky. Very nice. If you're around there, actually that's probably nearer towards Llanrydr and Mochnant. I'm under the full crud. At least it's not raining. Our Keir is getting into increasingly sticky situation, isn't he? This has been dragging on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Usually these scandals, they just go after a few days. This has been going on for some time, hasn't it? There's free Keir and the others around him in the cabinet. And the rumours of much more explosive stuff to come out. These rumours that the Westminster lobby know that there's very much an open secret about, shall we say, was revealed on one channel as, shall we say, doubt about his domestic living arrangements or his family structure. And the opinion poll published by the Observer on Sunday showed that he's getting even more unpopular, net minus 30%. It's even worse. He should have expected a bounce after the conference, as party leaders do. Nope. He slid even further down. So, who's going to replace him? If they do find a way to chuck him out, or if something does horribly, or if somebody gives them the hint that we know the story. So either you go quietly now, citing family pressures and whatever else, you can save some dignity before it is revealed, and then you sort of undignified. You then try to cling on to your job in a rather undignified manner. So who else is there? Angela Rayner, she'll take over as temporary leader. She's compromised with free Keir. Rachel Reeves, she's compromised with free Keir. David Lammy, he didn't find it, apart from being a complete and utter prize turnip. West Streeting, he didn't see anything much wrong. As for the rest of them, obviously the whole cabinet voted for the winter fuel, to scrap the universal winter fuel allowance for pensioners. Only one Labour MP voted against, some voted, some abstained, like Rosie Duffield, even though she then retrospectively said it was cruel. Not cruel enough that she had to abstain and not vote against, but never mind. So, typically a leader would come from the cabinet, or the shadow cabinet. Look at them. Do you know who they are? Because I don't. I mean, I'm a politics nerd. I should know this stuff. I had to look through the list of the Labour Party cabinet members. I hadn't heard of most of them, to be honest. One or two names ring a bell. I couldn't tell you about any of their backgrounds. I mean, I confused Annalise Dodds with Rachel Reeves. Both interchangeable anyway. So that's your choice. And it'll come down to the members. Sorry, the unions. Or sorry, the members, ordinary members. Sorry, the unions. I keep on forgetting the difference between the two, as to who's got the power in doing anything within the Labour Party. There's the unions. And of course, driven by Mark Swatka, of course, they see Starmer as being another Tory, because it had to be vaguely something like that to be electable. So the plan always along was to put him as the placeholder, sort of electable placeholder, then replace him once you were in with a big majority, where the proper Labour leader, in other words, full-blown communist, as if Starmerov wasn't enough of a Marxist as it was, given that he's a Pablo Trotskyist. So, it'll be up to the unions to decide. To and froing within the party, somebody like another Jeremy Corbyn or another Corbynite, Nigel Whittam and Clive Lewis spring to mind. That's very much the shit-lib SWP vote, and the unions will enthusiastically get behind them, even though they probably, I don't know how those two voted for the winter fuel allowance to be scrapped. Anyway, that's who the unions would like to see. Somebody of that ilk. Somebody who cozies up to the religion of snack bar and a full-blown communist with their hands deep in the in academia with students. That branch of Labour supporters. So it's pretty talentless. Oh, by the way, if you haven't heard of Nigel Whittam or Clive Lewis, they could well be. And it's likely that nobody within the cabinet, or even if there was somebody within the cabinet, you wouldn't have heard of them. Who the hell is that? You'd be thinking. Exactly. So I would be thinking. Complete non-entities. They're just not Keir. And hopefully some of them haven't trousered any freebies from Lord Wahid Ali, even though was used as a shadow, his penthouse was used as a shadow cabinet meeting place. So they made use of it anyway. Went along, didn't see anything wrong with it. So all of them got a write-off. Compromised. Yeah, that's who will have to be chosen from when Keir goes before the end of the year, depending on timing, depending on what else comes out. There's plenty more by the looks of it. They're only in the foothills of the Himalayas. So looking towards the Berwyn again, seeing a nice patch of blue and a nice patch of sunlight. It's Transilin in the sun as well. Wonder how long before the sprinters, before certain MPs decide to set this, they'll jump ship. Standards become independent, resign the whip. Standards independent. Maybe some of them join the Corbyn faction. Maybe that'll turn into a party, who knows? But either way, possibility now, very real possibility that the Labour will just turn into at least 3 different factions of the party. Because it'd be incomprehensible but to be stay in one. Now that the knives will be coming out. All depends what the backbenchers get up to. Anyway, at least it's not raining today. That makes a change, doesn't it? There's more bad weather coming in next week, the weekend. Sorry, climate change, of course. It's got to be climate change. There's a climate change coming in from the Atlantic. It's going to cause problems, as we never have storms in the autumn, do we? Oh no, that's only happened in the past 5 years because I dared to turn on heating. The granny decided to turn up her gas fire. She's feeling cold. Enjoy the